What's up guys, it's AceDaBarber. In today's video, I will be doing a high taper fade, wave length on the top. I will try my best to describe every step for you guys so you guys can follow the process at home and achieve a blurry fade like I did in this video. At least I think it's a blurry fade. If you guys think it's blurry, drop it down in the comment section. If you guys don't think it's blurry, then let me know too. It's all good. Constructive criticism, it's all good. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions on any other kind of haircut videos that you guys would like for me to do, drop it down in the comment section. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I drop a new video. Let's go. What's good, guys? It's your boy AceDaBarber coming at you with a high taper fade tutorial. I'm trying my best to guide you guys step by step on how to do this cut. Let's go. Always comb out the hair. You got to make sure you comb out these knots, man. The last thing you want to do is run that clipper over the head and catch a knot and yank the head. Yeah, I always comb out the hair just to be on the safe side. And we're gonna get it started with the Oster Octanes is the clipper I used. I did detachables for this one. I've been cutting my boy's hair for a long time, and I've always used the detachables on his head when it comes to wavelength. Put the 1.5 guard on it. I can put the 1 3/4 guard on it just to be on the safe side. You don't want to always go. When it comes to detachables, you gotta be careful with which guard you use because they cut true to size. They cut a little lower than the plastic guard does. So if you use, well, I have a 1 3/4. So say if you didn't want to cut it down too low, you could have used the 1 3/4, and that would have, you would avoid it to where it cuts too close and it starts showing the scalp. But like I said, I've been cutting the homie's hair for so long. I know how his hair cuts. We've been using the 1.5 guard for forever, so I just went ahead and ran it. But yeah, man, always remember right here in this area, the crown area, follow the direction of the hair grain. You don't want to go against this hair grain right here in this area, because you could patch it up, really quick, and you cannot fill that in with any hair fibers or color enhancement, man. Don't even try it. Yeah, just follow the hair grain. It's simple, slow, smooth. Don't go too fast. You can't go too slow. But yeah, man, make sure you go across the whole head and clean it up pretty even. Brush it down, comb it, whatever it is that you use, and make sure you get an even cut throughout the whole head. Pretty simple. One thing that I will recommend is, man, always keep your client hair free. Take the hair off their face, their neck. You don't know how much they will appreciate it. I know you sat in the chair before. I don't know how uncomfortable that makes you feel, man, but I like to go above and beyond, man. And whenever the person that's cutting my hair does the same thing, I make sure I tip him. I don't like that feeling at all, man, that discomfort feeling, man. So whenever the barber goes, he takes that extra initiative and takes the hair off of me to where I can be comfortably in the chair throughout the whole process, man, I greatly appreciate that. So guys, keep that into consideration. But yeah, man, that's a tip right there. But we've knocked it all down, got it all cleaned up. We're gonna get started with the first guideline. To create my first guideline, I balled it out with the Stylecraft sabers. I zero gapped with the zero gap setter that came in the box. They did pretty good. I won't say that I will use them like this forever, but for this video, I kept them the way they were, and they did the job. They balled it out. They did pretty good. He said he didn't feel any discomfort. That's the most important part. You don't want your edges cutting clients, man. But yeah, he said that he didn't feel any discomfort, so I went with him, balled it out with him. They cut through the hair like butter. The blade is crispy. Yeah, if you like your edges like this, you know, that blade setter that comes with the box with the trimmer is pretty cool. Simple. I got a video on the channel showing you how to zero gap with that setter as well. I'll try my best to link the description in the bio so you guys can check that out. Yeah, we balded it out. Right here, I'm gonna show you what it does as far as lining up behind the ear. I did that vertical line. It seemed to do pretty good. I like my edges to be a little crispier, but I don't recommend you to zero gap them like super close. If you're a beginning barber, use the zero gap setter. That's what it's for. It will get you by till you get more comfortable with getting your clippers a lot closer. They got the job done. I'm not gonna say that you know it doesn't work, but for us more, you know, senior barbers in the game, yeah, eyeball zero gap. That's where it's at. Boom. We're gonna create our second guideline. Well, our first guideline with the Wall Seniors cordless lever open. This clipper is zero gapped, so I zero gap all my clippers, my edgers, my clippers. I get close, but I've been cutting for a long time, so you know I can get it pretty close. Right here, I'm a lever play. Started with the lever open, closing it as I fade down to the bald line, which was with the sabers. And like I said, man, the sabers weren't 0 gapped, like 000, but that helped out in this process because my seniors are 0 gapped, like 6/0, and it took that bald line out with ease. I may get another pair of the sabers and just leave them like that to, you know, because it did kind of help out in the process of this fade. It made it a little faster. Usually I kind of use the corners and go back with the edger and kind of take out that bald line. Right here I didn't have to, which was pretty dope. Now I'm using the 1.5 guard lever open. Well, I say lever open, but more about, you know, in the 3/4 range, and flicking up, man, flicking up and out. When you make your guidelines, make sure you flick out when you're going up in the upward motion, but flick it out. Another 1/2 inch guideline, my second guideline. I'm gonna fade it out using the fading down method, but with the lever play. So as I'm fading down, I'm closing the lever, giving me that how do you say it, that graduating blend, and it's worked for me, man. It's super easy. Right here, I think I'm gonna switch over to the Wall Legends. Switching over to the Wall Legends. The Wall Legends have a extra reach or a extra gap on it. The lever opens up more. So instead of it being right now, instead of it being a 1 guard on there, it's with the lever open. It's more like a 1 3/4. Because with the lever open on the seniors, with the 1 on it, it's a 1.5. So with the Legends, with it being the way it is right now, with the 1 guard, lever all the way open, 1 3/4, which blends into that 1.5 a whole lot smoother, I think. And I'm using the blending down technique with the lever play also. As I'm going down, I'm fading, but I'm closing the lever to get to that bottom line. Slapping on that 1/2 guard to blend in from the 1 closed to the 1/2 guard open. Like I said, so right now I'm still using the Legends. So instead of it being a true 1/2 guard all the way open, it turns into a 1. It's more like a 3/4 with the Wall Legends. It gives you that easy transition, you know, from the 1 to the 1/2. Man, it's a pretty cool technique I figured out, you know, in the cutting game. I've been cutting for a while, and man, hopefully this helps you out. If you got the Wall Legends, try it out for yourself. It works. Now we're just gonna do some cleanup work using the Wall Legends. Lever all the way open, cleaning up, you know, just cleaning up, using the corners of the blades. Making sure I don't, you know, use the whole blade to create a whole nother guideline. And always flick out motion. When you're fading, man, flick out motion. It will help you not create a whole nother guideline. That's the last thing you want to do, is just keep pushing that fade up and up and up. Now I'm going to use the Andes Masters cordless with the #1 guard, the single magnetic guard, to blend in from the 1.5 to this 1 on this guard. I'm using the lever all the way open, which pretty much turns it into a 1.5. So it kind of gives that smooth transition. I feel like it blends in pretty good. I'll, you know, lever play down with it just to kind of, you know, to fade it down as I'm going. Moving over to the sides, using the Stylecraft sabers again. Remember, I zero gapped these with the zero gap setter that came with the box. Yeah, they get the job done, man. They did a great job with the setter, especially for like beginner barbers. Seniors, lever open for my first guideline. Remember, 1/2 inch up. Use your corner. On the sides, I like to use the corners because, especially with you having that angle, you got that little like hook shape. It's always best to use your corners. It kind of helps you keep that shape. Using the fade down technique, lever all the way open, using the corners still. As I'm fading down, I'm closing the lever on the clipper all the way till I get down to the 0 line, the bald line. 1.5 guard, lever all the way open, 3/4 open. Using this one to make my second guideline. Remember, use the corners. Use the corners on the sides. On the side tapers, I like to use the corners, especially if you got that arc. Going up about 1/2 inch, and always making sure that I'm flicking out every time after I go up that 1/2 inch, so I don't keep a harsh line. You know, it's easier to blend afterwards. Sorry, I had a customer walk in. But yeah, use your corners. Fade it out. Same process as the back. Using my 1 guard on the Legends, lever all the way open, corners, flicking out, blending from the 1 guard to the 1.5. Right here, I'm just going with the grain with the #1 guard, closing the lever. Kind of knocks down those hairs that you kind of lift up when you go up with the guard. Purple magnetic #1 guard on the Andes Masters. Lever all the way open, blending to the 1.5. Remember, flick out. When you get to that guideline, flick out. Don't keep your guard down because you'll create another guideline. The last thing you want to do is push that fade back. Close your lever as you fade down. Super simple. Use your corners. Always use your corners, especially on the sides. I like using the corners because it kind of, you know, it's easier to maneuver, especially when you got like that arch on the side, on the fade. It helps out. Swapping over to the double magnetic #0. Yeah, man, blending from the #0 to the 1. Lever all the way open, flicking motion. Use your corners. Remember, use your corners. The corners is key on the side fades as far as tapers. It helps you follow that arc and it keeps that blend looking crisp. So my client didn't get the beard service with the haircut today, but this is something that I always do with all my clients. Even if they don't get the beard service, I'll fade in the sideburn part of the beard, just because, man, I don't want them, you know, going off and having that patch of like hair right there on the sideburn area. It kind of takes away from the fade. Swapping over to the other side. Same steps as the other side, guys. Super simple. Use your corners. I'm gonna speed up the video, so that way it doesn't take up too much time. but I'll stop it at the edge up. Right here, I'm just laying down the hair. I'm doing a service that I do at the shop. It's called the heated wave cap treatment. What I do is I apply styling mousse along the hair with the grain, and I'll apply a do-rag afterwards, following with some heat. I will apply some heat for about 10-15 minutes to help that styling mousse dry, and it'll give you a clean canvas. The hair will be laid down. It's easy to edge. We got the hair laid down, brushing the edge. About to use the sabers. That way we can see what that zero gap setter does that comes with the box. Like I said, it gives you some crisp lines, just not crispy like I like. That's it for the tutorial, guys. I did use Kiss Express color enhancement on the edge up. I will make another video on how to apply a color enhancement to your haircuts to make them pop. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Also hit that notification bell to get notified every time I drop these videos.